On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So the Rockets win the tip, and now the Golden State Warriors starters. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the point. Now here's Beverly, screened by Howard. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Kicks it out to Ariza, 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. Trevor Ariza last season with perhaps the best campaign, Steve, of his 10-year career.
Yeah, he played starters minutes, shot a career-high three-point percentage. I think a lot of it, Kevin, was just the combination of playing with good bigs and then also John Wall's emergence as a great point guard. Ariza had a lot of open looks last year.
Now, here is Harden. David Lee missing his last shot. Now, here's Beverly. It's Ariza on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Ariza's got the first points on the scoreboard for Houston. Houston on D.
And you could say that Ariza was in a contract year, looking for a new contract, playing for a new contract. But he's upped his three-point percentage for 3 straight seasons. It seems he's put in the work to really solidify that part of his game.
And so it's Houston with it. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Beverly dishes to Harden. Pass to Howard. The 11-footer.
A bit last season, the highest total of three-point makes in his career.
Curry passes to Thompson. Now the feed to Bogut. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dishes to Harden. Passes it to Beverly. He kicks it to Ariza. Feeds to Harden. Clock at 6. Shoots it. The putback, and Howard with the stuff.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
You got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 6. Back to Lee. Puts up the baby hook. And another basket for Golden State. And so here is Houston, trailing by 2. And Beverly kicks to Howard. He dishes it to Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lee sets a screen for Curry. The drive by Lee. Howard with the block. Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. From deep. The shot will not go. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Lee sets a screen for Iguodala. Here's Thompson. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Bogut.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it is going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost 7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the pass to Beverly. He feeds it to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And Houston again with the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
The Warriors trailing.
One thing with the Rockets that makes them so explosive is just how efficient they are in transition. They rarely miss out on an opportunity when they have a chance to put the defense on its heels.
Curry kicks to Lee. Fires the 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 9.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
It's Ariza on the wing. There's the dish to Howard. Puts up the baby hook, and Bogut sends it back. They recover it. Iguodala outside. And it's Curry at the elbow. Al Harden kicks to Beverly. Pass to Jones. Turnaround Jay. And the rebound goes to David Lee.
And you know, with the Rockets, it isn't that they're getting layups. It seems more often than not they're getting and one plays on their fast breaks, and that's an extra bonus there.
Great touch on the 16-footer. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man.
Keep it going for your Rockets Power Dancers.
Rockets trailed by 3.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch, catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand, he's really an adept finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. It's Curry with the drive. Pass to Bogut. Lets it go from the wing. Curry can't get it to go.
And a good teammate makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
Now here's Ariza after the miss from Stephen Curry. Howard, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Green, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. And Thompson kicks to Green. No good on the 3. The Rockets trail. Harden dishes to Jones. And some nice passing there by Houston. Another miss by Houston.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Beverly, the pass to Harden. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Harden's got 6.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Outside Curry. Iguodala up top. In low to Lee. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. Looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but a very well-rounded offensive game.
Well, he's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Adrian's checked in for Howard. For Trevor Ariza. And it's Cannon in for Patrick Beverly. And so David Lee nails them both.
And David Lee is great playing off the ball in the pick and roll. He really is one of the very best. Hard in 6-7 dribble situations. And with his passion, he can punish the defense for trying to help and double team him.
Now here's Green. Livingston kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Barnes has got his first points in this one.
And you talk about Lee's versatility. He can score with his back to the basket or facing up. A real triple threat from the high post.
Here is Harden. He has 6. Jones sets the pick for Harden. The feed to Daniels. Fires the 3. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Livingston dishes to Rush. Screen by Lee. And Rush kicks to Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're setting the tone early here, Kevin.
Rockets trail by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Cannon, the pass to Adrian. Harden outside. Shot to stop the run. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes dishes to Livingston. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rush. Again, Golden State.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
Just seems like they've been a step slow here.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the Warriors making a change here. Spades is checked in. .127 left here in the first quarter. Here is Daniels, covered by Barnes. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
It's Rockets ball.
Warriors leading by 11. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Livingston passes to Barnes. Dishes to Rush. Jones against Spates. And it's Golden State with another.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Here's Cannon. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Here is Livingston. Inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. The Warriors packing Oracle Arena, but plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine. One of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, the spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, and you look at the hurdles the Warriors had faced with their planned arena site on the piers. Political, bureaucrats, financial issues, and the cost of renovating the piers. But with their new site, those issues pretty much gone. Easy to see why they went in another direction.
Now here's Jones. The shot will not go.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Here is Livingston. The three from Barnes, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as the first quarter wraps up, it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
Warriors leading by 14. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets, Howard is out there with Jeff Adrian. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Daniels in at the 2. 4 on the clock. The drive by Green. Here's Livingston. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson is already an elite shooter, but he isn't done yet. He wants to be a complete off guard. He said, I'm trying to attack more. Everyone knows my jumper is the base of my game, but to be an all-star caliber player one day, I have to finish at the rim. I have to dunk more, show people I can jump. Guys?
He keeps adding layers to his game. Thank you, Doris. Passes it to Daniels. Traps in the tray. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here
with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Patrick Beverly comes in for Isaiah Cannon. Golden State also making some changes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Thompson comes in for Brandon Rush. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Iguodala. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Well, Dwight Howard, in his words, back to having fun playing basketball last season in Houston. A younger group, more compatible to his fun-loving personality, and certainly with Harden and others, they've got a depth of talent that is very impressive. Probably the best core around him of his entire career.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Spates sets a screen. Outside Curry. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Curry's got 11.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through, and that's not something they should get away from.
Feeds it to Ariza. He kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Ariza dishes to Beverly. And another 3 for Houston.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Curry kicks to Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Thompson left side. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Beverly, guarded by Curry. Ariza a screen on Curry. Johnson the pass to Beverly. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The pass to Green. He dishes it to Thompson. He feeds it to Curry. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Beverly kicks to Howard. It's Ariza on the wing. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Ariza's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. And Thompson kicks to Spates. And again, no good by Golden State.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Ariza outside. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Back to Curry. Spates against Howard. Outside Curry. Thompson for the triple. And the shot is good. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. And Lee subbed in for Draymond Green. Rockets trail by 11. And here's Beverly. Ariza at the elbow. Banked in off the glass. Ariza's got 6 points. And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
Beverly dishes to Johnson. Here's Howard. The shot will not go. Nice D for Bogut. It's Curry with the drive. Ariza with it. He's got 6. Into Johnson. Deflects the pass. One-on-one here. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Bogut. And it's 13
in with the finger roll.
Now here's Beverly, guarded by Curry. Ariza passes to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. The Rockets again can't hit.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Here's the dish to Howard. Ariza sends a screen for Howard. Johnson attacking, and the rejection by Iguodala. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Iguodala kicks to Lee. Johnson against Thompson. Pass to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, after knocking down 3 3-pointers last quarter, he's starting to lose the range a little bit.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That sends Trevor Ariza to the free throw line. They get Andre Iguodala. Houston making a switch. Harden's checked in. Rockets have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Well, last season they only hit 71% of their free throws, so this is a continuing problem, guys.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Well, playing in the West can be a grind, and that's what was impressive about where the Rockets ended up. They didn't rely on their bench a whole lot. They really rode their starters.
Rockets trail by 10. Kicks it to Beverly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Lee. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Lee's got 10 points in the game.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Harden up top. He's covered by Thompson. Harden dishes to Adrian. Harden the pass to Howard. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Such a wide open look. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Nice pass.
Harden the pass to Howard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, Dwight Howard had started 6 straight All-Star games until last season. The new balloting system with 2 backcourt players and 3 frontcourt players resulted in Blake Griffin and Kevin Love in the starting lineup. Howard felt slighted. He thinks that centers are kind of getting the short end of the stick here.
And you remember, Howard last season created a mock commercial asking people to save the centers.
Yeah, you know, as usual, Dwight Howard finding a way to have fun with it in bizarre fashion. That's part of who he is. But I think the underlying issue is a true one. The age of the lumbering pivot man in the NBA seems to be slowly going towards extinction.
Houston making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Warriors leading by 11. Thompson up top, guarded by Harden. Thompson misses.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 5. Another miss by Houston.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Curry dishes to Lee. Now here's Barnes. Thompson outside, just 5 to shoot. Pass to Curry, shoots. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And Beverly kicks to Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got 11 points.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. 1:56 left in the first half. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Here's Barnes, rejected by Howard. Now Ariza. 9 points in the game so far. Jones drives in, and it's sent back by Bogut.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Now here is Bogut. There's the feed to Curry. 17-foot shot on the way. And the bank shot is good. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Beverly. He has 5. Harden inside the three-point line. Cans the shot from the wing. Harden's got 8 points.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, James Harden is a pure scorer, but for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. Really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
Houston making some changes. Daniels, he's checked in for Ariza. And it's Cannon in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Golden State, Rush comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rush gets the bucket.
And Harden is a great passer, but last season at times it seemed like he settled into being a ball stopper. He's so talented, so gifted offensively. He's an excellent offensive player when he's isolated, but this team has so much offensive talent. I think they're best served to keep that ball hopping, and that goes for any team, but clearly a team that has the weapons that Houston does.
Warriors leading by 12. Picked by Lee. Dishes to Bogut. Now Rush. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to Rush. No good from outside. Here's Canaan. Passes to Harden. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That's his first foul. From half court. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 12. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.